Hi, here is a bonus video. So when you're out there sharing that opportunity with people, you often will come against resistance or people that will straight up reject you. No, thank you, because. And most times they will give you an excuse. And you know why they give you an excuse when you offer them the opportunity to become a Scentsy consultant and get paid on their purchases or join this, journey in whatever wording that you decide to use. You know why they give you a reason why they don't want to join? Is because they have fear. They have fear and they have concerns and they still have questions. But instead of just asking those questions or giving it a shot, they immediately turn you down, but with an exception. And so that exception is usually their excuse. And so I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of the top 4 excuse busters that I have for some of the resistance that I've been up against when I have shared this opportunity with people. Ultimately, you can't make anybody join your team. You can just share this opportunity, and it is a numbers game. If you're looking to build your team or promote to a lead consultant or even hire, you're going to have to talk to people. Anybody who is above you, whether they are star, superstar, director, superstar director, the reason they are where they are at with their title is because they've heard more no's than you have. They've heard way more rejection. And so you have to get over that fact. You have to detach yourself from the response. So if they say no, just say, okay, great, have a good day. And just in your mind, remember that it's not no, it's no for right now. It's just not right now. You've planted that seed in their head, and there's maybe one day, it might be a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, it could be a couple of years from now, before that person turns around and wants to join your team and they actually see the benefit of becoming a Scentsy consultant. But it's going to take some time, and timing to me, I feel like, is everything for everybody, and it's different for everybody, right? So here's some of the top 4 excuse busters that I have for when you come up against that resistance. So the excuse, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to take on another job. Okay, well, guess what, girlfriend? Me too. Life is crazy with littles to taxi around to and from, trying not to lose my mind, getting them ready for school, getting dinner cooked, getting the house, keeping the house cleaned, if maybe perhaps working a full-time job, being a good wife, just trying to do all of the things and not lose my mind. But that's okay, because busy people know how to prioritize their time. That's why they make the best consultants. Moving on. Excuse number 2. I'm just not a salesperson. Well, neither am I, honey. I have a 4-year degree in elementary education. I teach babies. I teach children. I do not sell things. But you don't have to be a salesperson in this business in Scentsy to be successful. I don't really love personally to be poached at a car dealership or at a store when I'm just looking, I'm just window shopping. I'm just a wife and a mom, but I've got huge goals in life, and I'm not willing to settle for mediocre. So I like to share products that I love with people who I know love them and the people that mean the most to me. And so I just like to share what I love to do. I'm not a salesperson either. Moving to the next excuse. There are too many consultants in my area. I'm going to try really hard not to find yourself convincing people here. I want you to try to find yourself not convincing people here, because this has happened a lot to me. When people give me this excuse, I'm over here going, well, no, there's not, because this, because that, because this, and I'm convincing the person of why their excuse is an excuse, and that's a no-no. Don't do that. It can easily happen trying to find yourself excuse. You're trying to excuse bust to them, but you're really trying to convince them that there aren't that many consultants in this area. You never want to convince anyone to join your team. You don't want to have to convince people. With our amazing products, you don't need to convince anybody. It's either a yes or a no, and that no really means not right now. So there may seem like a lot of people in this area, but let me assure you that not everyone is working their business the same. Most of the people who joined as consultants are what we call smart customers. They joined to get a discount on their own Scentsy product or to get it for free. And it's something that we do actually encourage of our customers. I encourage my customers to actually join and become a consultant, aka a smart customer, so that way they can get their Scentsy for free and half off, or they can get payback on their purchases since they're spending so much money with me. It just makes sense to actually get their Scentsy at a discount, right? So that's why we just call them smart customers. So even though their title is a consultant, it doesn't mean that they're working the business the same. There are people out there who are working their business to make a living, and then there are people out there who are working their business just to get their Scentsy for free and half off. So with about 130,000 consultants globally in a world of 7 billion people, and Scentsy is in 11 different countries, we certainly aren't saturated with consultants, even in your small town or your small area. Remember that circle of friends can overlap, sure, but you know more people than you think you know. Those people need a consultant that they know, they like, and they trust to shop from, okay? And you need to be that person. And that's what I usually tell people when they say that there are too many consultants in the area. There really aren't. And there are people who are best friends or even sisters and sister-in-laws who are on the same team and they are equally as successful. Why? Because even though their circles do sometimes overlap, they also have their own circles. And also, this is a network marketing business. And so when you're asking for referrals and you are getting your party hosts and things like that, you will see your business expand in different directions that go in another direction of your actual friends and family and the people that you know in the area who are consultants. So that, to me, is really the first excuse that I'm always given whenever I share the opportunity with somebody, is they always want to say that there are too many consultants in our small area, and that's just not true. I know a lot of them, and a lot of them are on our team, but that doesn't mean that they're working their business the same way. I'm worried that I won't do good with it. This is a good one. When somebody tells you this excuse, I'm worried I won't be a good consultant. They really want it. This is what they're telling you. They really want to try it, but they're super scared and they have that fear. So this is what I tell them. Oh, my dear, but what if you are successful with this? How will you ever know? You have to take that leap of faith just to see. As your sponsor, I'm here to guide you along and to help you. And this business is simple to run, really, but it does require you to put forth the effort. So you won't do good with it if you don't do anything. And if you never take the leap of faith, you'll never know if you'll be good at it. So those are my top 4 excuse busters. I hope that they help you. Just keep them tucked in the back, little nuggets in case you ever need to use them. Okay, go out there and share this opportunity and be ready to bust those excuses, because they really are just excuses.